Hi everyone! It's time for my next adventure! We are going to the land down under. Our Australian adventure begins in the vibrant city of Sydney. Our tour guide Uncle Ben took us on an incredible journey, showing us some of Sydney's most iconic landmarks, parks, marinas, beaches, and so much more. Let's get ready to explore. Our first stop was St. Mrs. McCurry's Point in Royal Botanic Garden. From here, we had the first glimpse of the world-famous Sydney Opera House and the stunning Harbour Bridge.
You would come down here, walk, maybe read a book, sit on the rock or relax. And the governor ordered the convicts to cut a seat into the rock for they cut the steps and then a chair. It's lovely architecture there with it's all sandstone again, but it's got the Corinthian style.
As we continued our tour, we came across many beautiful sandstone buildings. Uncle Ben shared some fascinating stories about the history of Australia.
This is our largest Roman Catholic cathedral in Sydney, the St Mary's Cathedral. You've got your ferries, which is a good way to travel. You've got buses and trains. This is actually a civil court crossing over Pitt Street. So Pitt Street has the big shopping mall to our right here. This is our main street of Sydney. So you can see the tram tracks, the train track there. So it's closed off for vehicles, but they've put the train in about 5 years ago. And the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum is here as well. So it's a good family fun area. In front of us is the new W Hotel. It's just open.
We are at Darling Harbour. This picturesque waterfront location is filled with restaurants and offers a variety of attractions such as museums, aquariums, shops, gardens, and entertainment venues. There is something for everyone. Cockle Bay Wharf has some of Sydney's best restaurants, entertainment, and stunning harbour views.
Cafe here called Burke Street Bakery. The 5-star hotel, Crown Towers here.
We continued our tour to the Rocks. This neighborhood is known for its historic laneways and are filled with fascinating old buildings. The name Rocks is because of the original sandstone structures that they were built with. You can see murals and street arts on the walls everywhere. Each of them tells its own story. Some murals depict scenes from the early colonial days. Oh no, there is a red car crushed under a boulder. Just kidding, that's only an outdoor sculpture. Looks real, right? We are at Ice Steps Wharf in the Rocks. You can see Luna Park across the river and the iconic Sydney Harbour Bridge from here. It is a beautiful arched bridge made out of tons of steel. It took almost 10 years to complete the bridge. connects North Sydney with South Sydney. You can see wall arts and murals here as well. Just a little ahead, there is the majestic Opera House and stunning Sydney Harbour. The Sydney Opera House has a unique shape that looks like big sails or shells. From far away, it looks like a white lotus-shaped building with curved roofs and pointy tips. Up close, you can see the different sections and how they fit together just like puzzle pieces. It's a really interesting and beautiful building covered with more than 1 million white and grey tiles. We continued our journey through CBD and saw many more beautiful buildings and parks.
So we've had to cross George Street again, and now we're going to cross Pitt Street again.
We then headed to the world famous Bondi Beach. This beach is shaped like a big crescent. When we stepped onto the sand, it felt so soft and cool. So this shark?
We do get bull sharks here. Yeah.
Do you get hammerhead sharks?
What ones?
Hammerhead sharks?
Yep, we get hammerheads. Yep. Generally bull sharks are the ones to look out either.
I played in the beach for some time and even saw a jellyfish. There were a lot of people surfing on the curling waves. Though it looked dangerous, I'm sure they were having a lot of fun. Here is a 360-degree view of the beach. Saw Bondi Icebergs, which is a swimming pool against the backdrop of the gorgeous Pacific Ocean. Our next stop was at Centennial Park. We came across a lot of eucalyptus trees, or gum trees as they call in Australia, with shredded barks. We stopped at a duck pond. Uncle Ben had brought some bread for us to feed the ducks. When I started throwing the breadcrumbs, other birds like ibis, moorhen, myna, coot, and swanhen quickly joined the party.
Come down. Throw it in the water and they'll...
It was a inside to see them darting in to snatch the breadcrumbs. One cheeky myna even tried to snatch some bread right from my hand.
Oh, the whole family's coming. Here it goes, here it goes.
But rest of them were patient and waited until I threw it down.
Yeah, they do tag them just to research because they're breeding out of control. What one's your favourite? Do you have a favourite? You like the ones with the red beak, red and yellow beak?
Yeah,
That's cute. There we go. Blue, dark blue colour, like a moorhen but a lot bigger. Yeah, that's an ibis. The moorhen with the little red beak. And the coot is the one with the white nose, Eurasian coot. This is the noisy myna.
Look at its cute eyes.
We walked to Lackland Swamp where we saw a large colony of flying foxes. They are mega bats with large wings.
These are mega bats. These are a large bat.
I learned that bats are important for the environment because they help pollinate plants and spread seeds.
You got a little bit of bread each, so only make them into little, very small bits so we can lie. There's pelicans over there too.
Oh my God! We then went to another pond where we saw black swans, pelicans, ducks, geese, and other birds. We fed breadcrumbs to them as well.
Here you go.
In the evening, we took a ferry from Permata to Circular Quay. As we cruised the river, we were able to get a different perspective of Sydney's skyline, including Opera House, Harbour Bridge, and Sydney Harbour. All the buildings were lit up and looked so beautiful at night. Had dinner with Gauri Chichi and her family. It was fun to spend time with them. That's all I have from Sydney. Stay tuned as I uncover the wonders of my next destination.